Today I want to talk about text processing between Excel and Python. So let's say, for example, you have somebody like Kesha, and you have some information from her uh, about her phone. So you just totally random, but Kesha's phone costs $5, and your job as an analyst is to parse out the cost of the phone and maybe the name of the person who's selling it. In this case, I just want to point out an example where, hey, I want to split this text up and I want to retrieve the piece of information. I want to retrieve the amount of money, the number as a number, 5. Okay, so how can I do that? If I'm in Excel, you'd probably say, okay, well, if I'm dealing with text, I'm going to use text to columns. And I'm going to pick something like I'm going to delimit, and I'm going to look for a delimiter so I can split this data up. And in this case, I might say, hey, I can delimit on the dollar sign. I can pick another dollar sign, and I'll split out, and I'll get the 5. The problem is this will also split on the dollar sign in her name. That's why I picked Kesha. So this would give us, it would split Kesha into 2 columns, and we would probably want to keep that as 1 because that's one name, Kesha. So we could then split on space, and it would give us, we could split it up. So it's Kesha's phone costs $5, but then what we end up with is the $5 is now its own cell, and it still has the dollar sign in it. It isn't a number. And for a one-off case like this, obviously trivial, you could just do it manually. But if you were dealing with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of rows where you had to implement this, you would like to find, I think there should be a simpler way to do it, and text to column just doesn't cut it. So let's look at that same situation in Python. So here's that sentence, Kesha's phone costs $5, and now I can use a Python method called split. In this case, I'll split on that line again, just for example, and it's similar to Excel. It's going to split there, so we have now 3 items. I can give just the last one if I want it, for example, by specifying the position number in this list. So 0, 1, 2 is Python 0 base. So now I have a 5, but if I want the name as well, there's no reason that I can't split on spaces, which with the split method is you just pass in no argument. So text.split, first item in this list, 0, gives me the name. So if I wanted the name, I could say name equals text.split 0, and the price equals text.split, and we're going to split on dollar sign 2, and I can print so now my name is Kesha and my price is 5. I have the data that I want. So I'm not precluded from doing this, and I'm not showing you how to loop through a bunch of text, which would be in a later video, but you get a lot more flexibility here where I can just specify exactly how I want to split the data and exactly which piece of it I want to retrieve, whereas Excel just gives you this one boring and kind of very monolithic text to columns, which limits your flexibility. So use Python when processing text rather than